We're going to be talking about loops. I already created a new HTML file for that I'll call a loops JavaScript, and then I created the loops JavaScript. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a variable input, and we'll just set it to an empty string, and then I'll create another variable, call it loop, and set that to true. So that's our Boolean to determine whether or not we're looping or not. So I can just do while loop. So while loop is true, I can then get the input from the prompt to enter exit to exit the loop. And then I can say if input is exit, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change loop to false, to exit the loop. And then I'll do an alert to say we exited the loop, just so we know it worked. So there we go. So I'm going to go into here, go to my loop demo, enter an exit to exit the loop, so I can just put down hello. And there it goes again, enter exit to exit the loop, exit. And it says we exited the loop. So we don't have to have this be a variable that's a Boolean. We can have this be something that equates to a Boolean true or false. So what I can do is I can put this code into here, change it to while it's not equal to exit, grab the input, and then we can get rid of our loop. And our code is much, much smaller. And then that should work. So I'm going to type in hello again, and enter, doesn't matter, and finally exit, and I exit my loop. So there's another type of loop, and that is a do while loop. So I'm going to do this thing while the input is not exit. And you're going to see it pretty much acts the same. And I'll mention the differences between them. So what's the difference between the do while loop and a while loop? Well, a do while loop will always execute at least once. So even if I made this exit, and I get the prompt of something other than exit, it's still going to do this logic to get the prompt. So let me show you that. So we type in enter, so now the prompt changes to enter, and it didn't exit the loop. However, if I change this to do a while loop, well, it's not equal to exit, I'm going to get the prompt. Well, it currently is equal to exit, so we're not going to actually see the prompt. We're going to just see exited the loop. And there we go, exited the loop. So a while loop may not necessarily execute, as we saw here. A do while loop runs at least one time. So the way to think about it is that the Roadrunner here, he's the while loop. So while he does not see an edge, he's going to continue running. Until he finally sees an edge, he's going to stop. Wile E. Coyote, he's pretty much the opposite. He'll start running first, and then he'll look down to see if there is an edge or not. At which point it's too late because he already went past the edge. So Roadrunner is the while loop. Wile E. Coyote is the do while loop. If you like this video, please click the like button. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe.